Ride through the apocalypse with your friends. Bus Bro You Survived is a co-op story-driven adventure featuring your very own bus. Fight zombies, gather resources, help other survivors, and solve puzzles. Can you uncover the truth about the beginning of the epidemic and decide the fate of the island? That was the description of the game, and this is the prologue, which is available for free on Steam. The game starts in the character customization screen, where I spent a little bit more time than I would like to admit. The customization is actually more extensive than I thought, and pretty cool in my opinion, as well as quite intuitive and looking really good. I should probably also emphasize that the game is mostly recommended to be played in co-op, although I had a lot of fun playing it on my own. Once I was done with creating a character, I was prompted to the main screen, where I wanted to have a quick glimpse at the settings. Here are the graphical options, although I highly believe you can run this even on a potato. I then created a new game and watched the trailer.
Says that I'm crazy, but here, you are crazy. Why am I the only one who cares about government buildings exploding into green smoke? This is so normal. Does the general plan to give any comments at all? Or again, we have everything under control, blah, blah, blah.
There is no need for evacuation. Don't panic.
I'm actively monitoring the road out of the city. There's lots of... And there it goes! Another horrific accident right in front of my eyes! Hey, are you okay down there? Give me a sign! I knew these pals are fans of my radio station. Dear listeners, I'll try helping these poor souls, and in the meantime, here's a great track for you.
I must admit that G's voice was a little bit annoying, but I am in no position to speak about annoying voices. Now back to the subject in hand. What's up with the mouse sensitivity being so high in video games?
Hey survivors! I'm zeroing in on your receivers. Do you hear me? What a mess. Well, if you don't want to live the rest of your life here, I can help you get off the island. There's a car scrapyard nearby. I'll help you find something. Intact. Move towards the gorge.
So the controls are very simple. You dodge by pressing Control, jump by pressing space, move around with the classic WASD.
Wait a minute!
Why bro sounded like The Rock there? Or maybe it's just me. Anyway, so you basically get a melee weapon, which goes in slot number 1, and I assume you get a range weapon, which will go in slot number 2, although I haven't got to that point, because the prologue is not that long.
Dear listeners, you're making fun of me for my nonsensicals, conspiracy theories, and stuff. But right now, my pals are fighting real green aliens, and I'm here to witness it with my own eyes. Who would have thought that the government hid an alien invasion under the guise of a chemical leak? Well, who's laughing now? Don't feel ashamed about laughing at my tinfoil hat. Told you they'd come.
The puzzles are quite easy, and I might dare say a little bit fun, in my opinion.
Finally! You are here! This is Mr. Pusto's dump. He prefers the term workshop. Yeah, and I'm a rock star then. Figure out how to get in.
Evidently, the easiest ones will be at the beginning of the game, and the more you progress, hopefully, the harder the puzzles will get.
Great! Your chances of survival have greatly increased. There's a bus further to the right, see? If you manage to get it out, you get it at a discount.
At this level, I was tasked with getting the bus out of the rubble and repairing it. So that's what I started to do after clearing out the area.
I'm sorry for misinforming you, but those guys aren't aliens. Those are zombies! The ones I warned you about! Oh my god! We are witnessing a zombie apocalypse! Okay, don't panic. I've been preparing for this my whole life. Crap! I forgot to buy canned food! If only I had one more week!
No G.
What a beauty! Looks pretty fresh after being stuck in a dump for so long. It's missing an engine and 4 wheels. I was afraid it was rusted through. You find the missing parts somewhere close. Just get them and we're ready to roll. I don't know where to place this battery, but I'm sure it can be used somewhere.
You can pick up items and scrap them for parts when you get to the base. Think of it like dumping all the items that you find in a recycler. So then you get all sorts of materials that you can use to craft new equipment, such as tools, weapons, armor, and so on.
I'm sure there are some spare wheels somewhere in this heap of trash. Look thoroughly. Fresh news! The General has commented on the situation on the government's radio wave. Good thing no one listens to it but me. Here's the gist.
There will be no evacuation. Citizens left on the South Island are to find shelter and not leave until further notice. The situation is under control, and rescue teams are hard at work doing their duty. Don't even think of leaving the island on your own. Any attempts to cross the border will be counted as state treason.
Judging by what I literally see in front of my eyes, the situation isn't under control. Here's my advice. If you're still in the city, leave immediately. If you see green smoke, run as far away as you can. And don't let the zombies bite your whatever you have, arms, legs, or whatever. We really don't understand how it works or how to combat it yet. I wish you all good luck. Keep tuned to this wave. Second wheel found.
Every time he's done talking, I just want to scream bingo. 2 wheels found, 2 more to go. Wheel number 3.
Here's the third wheel. Only one left.
Bingo!
You know what I mean? Wheel number 4. All the wheels are installed. Next up would be the engine. But to get to the engine, I needed this repair tool to fix the panel. So I can now get into the garage. But on the way there, I was greeted by zombies and found a survivor. I picked up the survivor, opened the garage door, after repairing it of course. pulled the engine out of the garage, picked up the survivor, and placed her in the passenger seat on the bus. Now the engine.
The engine's in place, but it doesn't work. You need a repair tool to fix it as soon as possible. You need to get out of there fast.
Luckily, it just happened that I had a repair tool in my back pocket.
Yeehaw! Now it should work. Get behind the wheel and drive. There's an army of zombies approaching. Guess you need shelter now. So let's help each other. Come to the abandoned rescue station on Falcon's Nest. I'll be waiting. Lowering bridge. Welcome to Radio Rabble's secret office. I'm waiting for you on the lookout platform.
So I guess this is where you unload all the things that you have scavenged and are to be scrapped into different components.
Call me G. Pleased to finally meet you in person. From far away, you seemed bigger. Never mind. Let's get straight to business. I saved you, and you'll help me save the others. You'll be my brawn, and I'll be our brain. I'll be marking all active tasks and events on this map. By the way, you've arrived to the safest place on the island. Even the General's dogs couldn't find me here. And I hope they won't. We'll make camp here, gather other survivors, and find a way to defeat this apocalypse! Maybe that was a bit too much. Now your boss, a brigade of ultimate survivors. It's a working title. Come to the map. I've prepared your first mission.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, but for whatever reason, I'm starting to like this guy. So here's the map where you can pick all the available missions. And the first one, the only one available in this prologue, is to try and save the legendary engineer, Louis Armstrong. I then hopped on the bus and off I went. Once arrived at the destination, G made sure he's not forgotten.
Here we are! Alright, search the place for any signs of her. I bet she's doing okay. With her character, she'll outlive us all.
I found another survivor, so I had to figure out a way to get to her. It took me quite a while, but I finally managed to get in.
Seems like it's broken. Can you fix it?
And I did.
Done. Find a way up, and don't get pricked trying to push that button.
So I went up on top of the roof, and then back down and through the back door.
This place looks very suspicious. This mess doesn't look like her doing. And the General's portrait right at the doorstep? Something's not quite right. Even my photo would have looked less out of place.
Hey, who are you?
Hi! Louisa! I hope you're happy to hear me. Don't worry, these are my pals. I've sent them to rescue you. Tell me you're happy?
First of all, just Lou. Second, you're the last person I wanted to hear right now.
What a shame! Mission canceled. Come back to base, crew.
No, stop. I really need your help here. But that doesn't mean I forgive you.
I didn't think you would.
You need to get inside my lab. The door's accidentally closed, but there's an override you can use.
Your spy things again?
Oh, I'm glad the island's main conspiracy theories thinks that's weird. Anyway, there's a cactus on the rock near the road. There's a button on it that opens the lab's main doors.
Could have just left the key under the rug.
I quickly checked the garage. Then threw some supplies at the bus. And finally saved a person in distress. But not really, because they didn't seem too distressed to me. You're coming with me. I pulled some stuff around to help me jump on the ledge. Now that I made it up, I was able to push the red button. I pulled the bus into the big garage in the mountain.
Now you need to move up the stairs. The steps are hidden, of course, but you can activate them via the pressure pads on the floor.
Why do you always pick the hardest solutions to the simplest problems?
Because, unlike others, I don't run away from every single complication in my way.
But I didn't run away. Forget it.
So I placed the flower pots onto the pressure plates and went up. I accessed the computer and watched this live feed of a old, bald person turning into a young, long-haired person.
You're getting close. I'm almost free.
Free? Are you locked up or something?
Well, when the thing started, my assistant got bitten.
Yeah? And he turned into a zombie, I presume?
That's the thing. He, did turn into a model. Even his bald spot suddenly disappeared. He said everything was alright and he tried to force his way into my room.
And of course you didn't let him in.
Correct. And then he turned the defense systems against me, stole my motorcycle, and rode off.
This doesn't make sense. He was supposed to turn into a scary zombie. But this situation, it's like that Dude Spider documentary movie. Ironic! A creator caught by his own invention.
Oh, now you're tugging at my nerves. Get me out of here! Whoa! I'm actually unharmed. Aggressive behavior detected. Engaging active defenses in 3, 2, 1. Play rock, paper, scissors with it.
Are you for real? What's next? Poker?
Or maybe Mahjong.
Yeah! Down it goes! Strike the batteries!
Hey, how are you actually seeing this? We're in a closed space.
Ever heard of imagination? Hey, you should try it. Yeah, just like that. Another opportunity to shut it off. Finish this heap of garbage.
Hey, that's actually my invention. Don't go easy on it.
So this mechanical arm wanted to play rock, paper, scissors, which is cool, and every time you lose, it starts attacking you. However, the issue here was that the character would get a health boost each time your HP was very low. So instead of dying, you get more health. I was indeed very confused about this aspect of the game, but I think and hope this is just for the prologue version. The mechanical arm also had this attack where it would shoot small rockets at you which I thought it was pretty cool.
Victory at last! Never doubted you. Now, let's get on with saving our handy friend.
Defense perimeter breached. Activating self-destruct protocol.
Did you really have to install a self-destruct timer too?
The protocol was developed in case the General found me.
Good thing you're okay. I'll help you recover your inventions.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, there you have it. The planned release date for this one is sometimes in 2026. I will leave a link in the description. If you like what you see, make sure to stick around. I'm out.
Even the General's dogs couldn't find me here. And I hope they won't.